Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome to Oh Danny Boy, the podcast where we explore all things gaming, entertainment and pop culture. For the first, and hopefully not the last time, you get to join me as we explore all the things that make me tick. Expect to see reviews of games, movies and interviews with those in the field and others with similar interests. The main feature of this episode comes from my visit to the Brotherhood Games, a retail store in South East London. They specialise in trading cards, selling, trading and holding tournaments. I spoke with Michael Loizou, the founder and owner of Brotherhood Games, to find out how things got started, what goes on at the store and what he has planned for the future. Here's a sneak peek of our chat. What is the Brotherhood Games and how did it come about?
So we started it in 2012. So when we started it, we wanted to do events, so tournaments for predominantly Yu-Gi-Oh at the time, because I wanted to just play Yu-Gi-Oh. So as a tournament organizer, what I eventually found out afterwards is that tournament organizers are not allowed to play in their own tournaments. So that was a very, very fun concept, the fact that I built the Brotherhood just to kind of play tournaments and play Yu-Gi-Oh, because there wasn't enough places around to kind of play it.
How does it make you feel knowing you've been able to create a space for people to, come, gather and do the stuff that they enjoy?
So it's exactly what I was said in the first question. What I wanted was a sense of community. I wanted to play the game. I wanted to really bond with the community and kind of move forward. So when I did create it, it was always in that sense that it was a bunch of people that really wanted to be passionate about this, sit down and play the game together and kind of just move forward. It was never a financial point of view at that point.
What would a day-to-day kind of day look like here at the store?
So we start off at 11. Obviously, my day starts a little bit earlier with emails and stuff like that. However, we walk in. We walk into, you can't really hear it in the background at the moment, but loads of deliveries. So we have an online store, and the idea is we get those shipped out first. So we go through all our online orders, make sure each individual cards that we sold gets sent out as promptly as possible. We've got a 24-hour turnaround from the time that you order and then leave. And then after that, we open up the store at 12 o'clock. That's either serving customers, but also what we need to do is, because we've got like an abundance amount of cards that come in from our own customers, we're buying constantly, selling constantly. And what usually is us literally staring at a laptop screen, making sure that thousands of cards get ordered per day and everything like that. Make sure they're in their appropriate places, make sure that they're priced correctly, all the other factors, just to make sure the shop ticks along. Because at the moment, our play space is tiny, but hopefully, with the future going forward, we've got something bigger, so we don't have these problems going forward.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, the larger space, which is literally like 30 seconds away. Are there any other plans for the future of Brotherhood Games?
So, I'm a humble person. When I opened this up, I genuinely thought this would be enough for me. It got to the point that it was me and one other guy, who's currently my manager, that we said, let's see if we can earn a living for each other. And now I've got 4 people working for me. We're about to hire maybe a 5th, and then now we're going into a 7th. So the reason why we expanded and kept on moving forward is that I think the community needed it. And at the same time, we ran out of space of trying to operate the way we did. So what the problem was is that with popularity and everything like that, you either have to make the jump. You stay humble, stay what you get, or you try and make something for the community that it needs, but at the same time also trying to sustain it for a lot of people. I don't think I'm going to be financially better off, but we'll see.
Before we wrap things up, is there anything that you would like to say to anyone who might be hearing about the shop for the first time?
Well, hopefully my other questions have said a lot of what we are about. I've been doing this since the age of 11, collecting, playing, doing things. I'm now a 34-year-old man losing his hair. So from my perspective, what I would say is, for me, understand that it is a sense of community and everything like that.
It was lovely to speak to Michael and find out just how positive his outlook towards the wider community is when it comes to life and all aspects of his professional life. If you want to hear more, you can hear the longer version of our chat by tuning in for the full release. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.